Why is that child walking like that? Is it just me seeing him in that condition? Or is he having injuries? Hi everyone, welcome back with me, Aliza Sarah, in Ask Me Doctor Season 4, a health video series for you and your family. Children experience different kinds of foot problems similar to adults. These conditions show different characteristics where some may occur more frequent in children due to their active lifestyles and developing bodies. Please welcome Dr. Paisal Hussin, a consultant orthopedic surgeon from Columbia Asia Hospital Puchong, who is also a father of 3, to help us explore more about this topic today. Hi Dr. Paisal, how are you? Thank you for being with us today.
Hi Aliza, I'm fine, thank you. And thank you for having me as well.
Okay, so we have compiled a lot of questions by a lot of parents. So whenever you're ready, shall we start?
Sure.
Let's do this. To start off, would you be able to draw one question from the pot?
Okay.
Yes.
There you are.
So the first question is, what are the most common foot problems in children?
Okay.
Yes. Yep. Would you be able to list down what the common foot problems?
Okay, Aliza. So there is a lot of foot problems in children. You see, the most common problem that step into our clinics.
All right.
So we have a flat feet,
Okay, flat feet.
viral wart foot, and also we can get a ingrown toenail of the big toes.
Okay, I've heard of ingrown toenails. I didn't know it happens to children as well.
Yeah, it's happened to any age group, really. But we do have these problems in kids more because of certain causes. You see?
Right. Okay. So I guess it's affected through hygiene and how their lifestyle is.
Yes, part of it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. There are three types, right?
Yes.
Will you be able to let's just conclude the 3 types.
Okay. Flat foot, viral warts, and ingrown toenail.
Ingrown toenails.
Yeah.
Yes, these are the 3 things that we
Yeah.
have to look out for.
Yeah.
All right. So that answers our first question. Jumping into our second lucky question, would you be able to draw another question from the pot?
Okay.
Jumping into our second question, do children also get warts and ingrown nails like us adults?
These two conditions is actually one of the common foot problem. They can affect any age. So we do find that this problem also happen in children. There is a lot of reason why it happen. For instance, the ingrown toenails, why it happened in first place.
Yeah.
Say because of some kind of habit when kids using very tight shoes. Okay. The improper nail clipping,
All right.
cut too short, it's not straight across. Or in kids, usually they do have the kind of a trauma to the big toe because of the hitting, stabbing.
Strong impact.
They try to kick, let's say, kick the ball with the toenail, you see.
That's something good to know.
Yeah.
I think the audience will be so happy to actually know that, these are the little things that we need to look out for. Now we're going into our next question. Will you be able to draw another question? Yeah.
Okay, Lisa.
Alright, so the third question for today would be, do the foot conditions like flat feet cause serious health problems later? I mean, being a parent, I think this is something I worry as well because, flat feet usually can be corrected at a younger age, right? So how, as a parent, do we understand how to detect it from our children, and does it cause any health problems later on?
Okay, so first we go into the flat feet. See, flat feet is actually a condition where the entire foot is actually touches the ground when you wake bare. It's common in pediatric age group in children because at that time your bone is not fully developed. The ligament still flexible. Study shows that about 40% at the age of 3 to 6 got a flat foot. But this flat foot, the curve, the arch of the foot will start to develop after age of 6, most of children will have that kind of arch by the age of 6. But there are cases of children that develop the flat feet after 6 years, maybe about 20% of it. But most of, even the 20%, this group rarely will cause any problem.
Okay. So it's quite common at an earlier age they do have that flat foot,
Yeah.
but eventually their body would develop that arch which is needed, right?
Yes.
Later on.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're jumping into the fourth question. So will you be able to draw the fourth question for me?
Okay.
Yes. I'm excited.
Okay.
Alright, so the fourth question here is, what are the causes of these foot conditions and problems?
Viral wart is caused by human papilloma virus. It's type of virus that very common. So it can grow anywhere in parts of our body. How? Through the cuts.
Through cuts.
Through cuts or any abrasions of the skin. You see, any breakage in the skin, and then the virus can come, and then it will start to form a viral wart.
Oh gosh.
See, and then you know the kids, they are very active. They got cuts here and there. They can go without shoes, running around. These are the factors that make them more susceptible to get this kind of thing. And then for the ingrown toenail, ingrown toenail is basically a condition where your nails is actually poking the skin side to the nails or at the end of the nail, you see. It just happened because of a lot of other things. The most common one is basically when people wearing very tight shoes, improper nail cutting. You see, we try to get a very nice nail cutting, see? So you follow the oblique kind of cutting. So that you should not do. You should cut it straight across. And then for this flat feet, it's something that more kind of developmental. I would say most children will get it because of the ligaments and the bone issues. See, quite flexible. The one that we worry is basically the rigid one. It's not the flexible one. But usually they happen at adolescent time. It's not in a younger age group.
So you don't have to worry so much, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so we're down to our last question. Would you be able to draw our lucky last question for today?
Okay.
Alright, so the last question is, what are the treatments for these foot conditions and problems? I guess you have mentioned earlier there are 3 types, right? Flat foot, viral warts, and ingrown nail. Yes, I passed my class. So would you be able to explain on the treatments on how to solve this issue?
First, we go into a flat feet. It's basically something that you shouldn't worry. But yes, your kids sometimes complain of this kind of pain. What you can do is basically you can give a medicine to ease that kind of pain. Always start with something that's topical, topical anti-inflammatory while you are massaging the calf or foot. That makes better. There are some kind of stretching. You can stretch the ankle, knee, foot. Basically, just to want to stimulate the muscle.
I see.
Then makes the muscle relax and the pain get better.
Okay. So what about viral warts?
So viral wart is what you do is basically start with a topical bleaching agent. Maybe weak acid drops. The most common one is we use a salicylic acid.
Okay, salicylic acid.
We drop it every day until the warts peel off. Okay? But sometimes it's not that easy, where they got multiple.
Oh no, so it will impact each time.
And then they got big. So I might need a help of my dermatologist to to freeze those kind of wart. What they did, they use a liquid nitrogen. So they kill, they kills off that kind of wart using the very cold kind of.
Like superpower doctors, like freeze the wart, you know. All right, and the last one would be
the ingrown nail.
Ingrown nail, yes. So what about the ingrown nail?
So the ingrown nails, we start with the prevention.
Okay.
You see, please do a proper kind of nail cutting.
Okay, nail cutting.
Use a proper non-tight footwear.
As a parent, like how would I know when would this ingrown nail situation be too serious where I need to actually see a doctor?
Okay, so we usually look for the sign of infection, redness at the side of your nail.
Alright.
Most of the time, they will affect the big toe.
Okay.
Most of the time they affect the big toe. So you see there is a changes in color, redness, swelling. Okay, when you palpate the toe, and then your kids is having pain, they refuse you to do that because it's so painful. You see, and then some cases the pus will start coming. See?
The pus is like those white stuff.
Yes,
inside,
the infection.
Right? Okay,
Yeah, it's smelly.
so nice.
They got a not very nice odor.
Okay. So I guess when you see any redness, swelling, and pus coming out from your big toe,
Yes.
That's when we should actually see a doctor for advice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Paisal, for your time and for sharing the knowledge that is very valuable to us today. And we hope you enjoyed today's program. So for more informative and health-related videos for you and your family, stay tuned on AskMeDoctor. Thank you so much for watching this video. Till the next time, I'm Aliza.
I'm Dr. Paisal.
And this is motherhood.com.my.
Okay, bye.